Good evening. Please take some time to search, Google search, Bing search, Safari search out these town halls that are happening around our country where where electorates are asking the representatives questions and look at the responses. One said, "Me and my staff don't even have to be here." Lady screams out in the audience, "You work for us." Look at his face. He knows that's not true because there's nothing any of those individuals in that town hall could do because they don't have a weighted voice. They have a voice that can be heard, but it holds no political weight. They're not even answering questions. The citizens are clearly, hey, we elected you because you told us you would do one thing, but we're not seeing that. We're actually seeing things that are harming us. Guys, we're in a place right now where people are saying, I did not plan on getting caught up in the layoffs because I voted for you. Fire the people who didn't. What a way to divide us. Citizens are saying, how did I get caught up in this too? Because I voted for you. We don't have a way unless you tell someone who you voted for. They can't prove that. There is no way to prove who you voted for. Those ballots are anonymous. Once you go in there, you put your little paper in there, your name ain't on that. It's just a number that goes up to say who you voted for. These people are saying, I voted for you. I should not be hurt. But the reality is, how are they supposed to know, even if they were going to look at it from that perspective? But we're willing to say, hey, it's okay to hurt those people. Just don't hurt me with them because I'm on your side. What is going on? This is what this has happened in history before. Pitting one another against each other. It's happened before. And it's because citizens have had to fight often for the scraps. Often. I mean, they go at it. And then you start questioning the people that are in charge until it boils over. This is what happens. My solution stops that cycle because it gives citizens more control. Therefore, when you call your representative to come to a meeting, oh, they definitely listening because they have to answer to you because the decision that they make, it's got to go back to the boss being you. That's why I'm very clear in saying, go look for those town halls. See what's happening. See the responses. Go and look how your representative is voting right now. See if it's in your interest. If you would have voted the same way. Answer the who, what, when, where, why, and how. Did that legislation benefit you? Or answer the who, what, when, where, why, and how it adversely affected your life. It's so important. It's happening. And we want to see these things. We want to see a questioning attitude. We want to see that. You cannot accept everything, even if it's all good. I want you to ask, why is it so good? So you have a clear understanding, so you can answer that question. That's why I've always said, when you go to my webpage, scroll all the way down to that message block, and you put in there, why or why not having the ability to speak for yourself is a benefit or it will be adverse in your life. Just let me know because it's so important. But right now, citizens are frustrated in certain places, not everywhere, and we know that. There are semantics that I really don't get into all the time, and this is one. I know this is working for certain people. The question is it working for you? That's it. Not that it hasn't affected you yet, but can it? Can a law that gets passed eventually be put in your realm? These are the things that you need to be looking to. These are the things that you need to be looking for. This is the information that representatives should be bringing back to you. Hey, I just want to make sure that you all understand that this legislation will not touch this sector, this sector, this sector, or this sector. And here's why it won't do that. Instead of being able to hit the political pivot on you and escape out, simply saying, there will be hardship. I will tell you, for every single person that believes they should speak for themselves, you will already understand the accountability of your decision. Now, I don't have to come out and tell you it's going to be hardships. I'm going to come out and tell you the who, what, when, where, why, and how this will be implemented. You're going to get the information. You're going to understand, hopefully, what you're voting on. And remember what I said. If you do not hear from your representative, you should automatically vote no, because we didn't do our job. But right now, nothing, no accountability to the citizens after you get elected is available. I can scream that from the mountaintops. No accountability to the citizens, the people who elected you, is available. They can talk about polls all day long. Polls don't get you fired. Polls don't stop you from doing the things that you're going to do. None of that's real. It's just propaganda. And my polls are really high. Who cares? Who cares? We won't even have to worry about polls, because you can directly have a conversation with other people that are going to vote on something that's going to affect you. Doesn't matter about polls. Doesn't matter how the person who's going to work for you does it, because the only job they have is making sure that you're fully informed about what's going on. Fully informed, not title informed. I don't want to be giving you titles. Hey, we're going to cut spending on insurance. Which insurance? Because you need the details. Because like they say, or has been said, the devil is in the details. Is it going to be beneficial? Don't get caught up in titles. Have a great evening. Check out the town halls that are happening. See what's happening in your area. Listen to how you're being responded to. If you're okay not getting these questions answered. And this is just a pet peeve of mine, because I was really trying to be fast about this video. This is just a pet peeve of mine. Give me the yes or no before you start sending me down to why you made the choice you made. It makes it more solid for me. I don't need you to explain yourself. I need you to answer me first. If I ask you a yes or no question, that's what I expect. If I'm asking you to give me an explanation, by all means, give it. But if it's a yes or no, I'll give you my yes or my no. Simple as that. If you ask me a yes or no question, I'm going to give you a yes or no answer. Do not try your best not to create a scenario without being able to ask directly. You can ask directly. I will answer because it's important. But by all means, check out those town halls. You guys have a great evening.